Hungary to take in Iranian Christian refugee if expelled from Sweden, says Deputy PM. Posted by Daily News August 9, 2017. Hungary is ready to take in an Iranian Christian woman about to be expelled from Sweden, the Deputy Prime Minister, Zsolt Semjon, told the Daily News. After rejecting her claim for asylum for the second time, Sweden is about to deport Adine Strandsson, even though her conversion to Christianity in Sweden could put her life in danger back home, Semjon, the head of government while Viktor Orban is on holiday, said in the interview published on Wednesday. Hungary does not send any asylum seeker to countries where their ethnic, religious, or political background may put them in harm's way, he said. Strandsson would be welcome to stay in Hungary pending the favorable outcome of procedures such as national security checks, Semjon said. We have always differentiated between economic migrants and real refugees. We'll protect Hungary from a migrant invasion but help all those in real danger, Semjon said. Christians integrate easily into the Christian European culture, unlike Muslims who have no intention of integrating, he said. Strandsson was publicly baptized shortly after arriving to Sweden in 2014, the Daily said, citing the website citizengo.org. The move was unexpected for an asylum seeker. Many do not publicly declare their conversion for fear of retaliation from the Muslim community, according to the website. Her deportation would be in contravention of international agreements such as the Geneva Convention prohibiting expulsion to countries where the asylum seeker's life may be put in danger.
Well, Pat, we've had an overwhelming response to a report we brought you last week. Sweden wants to deport an Iranian Christian woman, but her newfound faith in Jesus could mean death if she's forced to return. Dale Hurd brings us this update on her situation.
Since CBN News first brought you her story, Idine Strandsson's future remains in limbo. She waits either for political asylum or to be deported. The Iranian actress left Islam to become a Christian after having a dream about Jesus. She came to Sweden in 2014 on a work visa. Idine has been very public about her new faith, which means she faces prison, rape, and death if returned to the Islamic Republic of Iran.
It's so dangerous for me, and I don't know why immigration don't believe that I'm really in a danger.
Even though Sweden's migration board says on its own webpage that it will never deport asylum seekers to nations where they face danger, and doing so is a violation of the Geneva Convention on Refugees, the migration board rejected Idine's request for asylum and turned her case over to border police for eventual deportation. Swedish attorney Gabriel Donner.
Well, the Migration Board information regarding Iranian prisoners tells us that torture and rape is common. And it is also in breach of international law to subject any person to such treatment.
So many CBN viewers contacted the Migration Board after our story aired that a Migration Board official contacted CBN News and told us, "The fact that your readers write to us will not change the migration agency's decision, nor can we change the court's decision. Her case has been appealed and processed by the migration agency, and thereafter by the Swedish courts, which have also decided that she cannot be granted asylum." CBN News has received many offers of help and even asylum for Idine from other nations. But Strandsson cannot leave Sweden on her own. Her Iranian passport has been taken away. And she says her first choice is to remain in Sweden if possible. Strandsson and other Christian asylum seekers in Sweden face deportation at the same time the Swedish government has given 150 protected identities to former ISIS fighters who have returned to Sweden so that they can find jobs. There will be no such help for Idine.
They said to me, it's your personal life, and it's not a problem if you decided to be a Christian, and it's your problem.
Donner says Christians deported to Muslim nations face certain danger.
Some of them are killed straight off, some of them succeed in going into hiding, some of them escape to some other place, but you are putting them at risk.
The head of Sweden's migration board, Mikael Ribbenvik, could order her case reopened. But Aydin is now relying on a power much greater than the Swedish government, the power of Jesus Christ.
I think about that dream I had in Iran about Jesus, and I still think he's watching me. He will help me.